Hello everyone, how are you? Today I will discuss about percentage and its fundamental things. If you want to understand the percentage in the deep tone, what would you have to do? Whenever we see the word percentage or marker of it or a sign percentage, we can elaborate it in different ways. Whenever we say X%, Y%, or Z%, you can easily think about it that whenever we find out the percentage marker, it is easily describable that it is divided by 100 or it is multiplied by 1 by 100. Whenever we find out some percentage marker or percentage marker with any variables or words or a number, it is just describable with divided by 100 or multiplied with 1 by 100. Okay, this is the simple thing about percentage. Whenever it is Y%, then it would be Y by 100 or Y into 1 by 100. Whenever we can find out any word like Z%, Z divided by 100 or Z into 1 by 10. This is the fundamental thing of percentage. Whenever we find out any marker or sign of percent or word percent with any number or variables, it is only describable that it is divided by 100 or it is multiplied with 1 by 100. Whatever, if we think about X%, it can be this variable can be, we can say 10% of anything. What can it be? 10% of 500. There is a different way to find out 10%. It is that 10% is equal to, whenever we just find out that 10% is equal to 10 by 100, as we know from the previous description or previous discussion, that from the previous discussion we find out that anything with the percentage markup is divided by 100. Okay, then 10% is equal to 10 by 100, or it can be we can say it 1 by 10. 1 by 10 of 500. Okay, so after that we can think that what would be the 10% of 500? You can divide it by 10 and it is 50 only. In the second thought, so whenever you come to solve a percentage related problem, you can translate it or convert it by fractional number or decimal number. We'll just dive into the deep method of percentage now. If we say 10%, 20%, or 30%, or 40%, or 50% of anything, it can be, you can be puzzled whenever it is bigger number. But if you can convert it to a fractional or decimal number, it can be easily finding out. So what is 10%? 10% is 10 by 100, or 10% is 1 by 10. Okay? If we want to find out the 20%, that is 20 by 100 or 1 by 5. What is 30%? 30% is 3 by 10. What is 40%? This is double of 20%, that's why 2 by 5. What is 50%? This is 50 by 100 or 1 by 2 or half. So whenever the examiner want to find out the 50% of anything, what can you do? You can multiply it by 1 by 2 or divide it by 2. When it can be, what is the 50% of 900? Of 900. We know 50% is half, so half into 900 is equal to 450. So we can easily find out the number or your answer if you know the fractional part of the percentage. So if you want to speeding your method of finding the answer in GMAT or any admission test or multiple choice question, you have to convert or understand the deep method of fractional numbers of percentage. So we'll go forward. What is 60% of anything? 60% is double of 30%. 60% is double of 30%. So 3 by 10 into 2 is equal to 3 by 5. It can be 3 times of 60%. Oh, sorry, it is 3 times of 20%. So it is 3 times of 20%. 1 by 5 into 3 is equal to 3 by 5. Okay, 70%. 70% is 70 by 100 is equal to 7 by 10. What is the 80% fractional form of 80%? 80% is 4 times of 20 or double of or twice of 40%. So we can double the fractional form of 40%. Or easily we can convert it easily. 80 by 100 is equal to 4 by 5. What is 90% of anything? It would be 90 by 100 or 9 by 10. So if we can find out the fractional number of percentage, fractional format of percentage, we can easily find out our answer in the exam hall, because sometimes it is bigger number and you will not find that much of time to analyze what is 20% of anything, what is the 40% of anything. It can be convertible to decimal number as well. Okay, what is the decimal number? In calculator, you can type 10% of 900. 10% of 900. What will you type? 900 into 10, then the percentage mark. Okay, it can be done. It can be done in different way. You can multiply the 900 into 0.10. That will give the same result. So you have to know the decimal form of the percentage as well. Whenever it would be happen that you would use the decimal form in your convenient way, you can use it in Excel form as well. So 10% is 0.1, 20% is 0.2, 30% is 0.3, 40% is 0.4, 50% is 0.5, 60% is 0.6, 70% is 0.7, 80% is 0.8, 90% is 0.9. So whenever it comes to that 5% of anything, then you can multiply. You can multiply in calculator that 0.05. You can multiply the number with 0.05. What is 5%? 5% is half of the 10%. So what would be the 5% of anything? 5% would be 5 by 100. If you subtract it, it would be 1 by 20. What would be the 2.5% of anything, it would be half of 5%. So 2.5% is equal to half of 20 would be 1 by 40. Okay, that's the result. So if you can find out the fractional number of any percentage, it would be easy in many times, so you can easily find out your answer. Okay, there are three terms of percentage. One is in the formation of in the question, and then the fractional form, and third is the decimal form. Now we discuss about some critical percentage as well. This is maybe 12.5%. This can be 25%. This can be 37.5%. This can be 62.5%. Okay? What would be the 12.5%? Before that, we can easily find out the 25% of anything. 25% is equal to 25 by 100 is equal to 1 by 4. So if you find out the 1 by 4 of anything, it would be the 25%. Okay? You can, then another percentage is missing is 75%. Okay, I will discuss it now. What would be the 12.5% of anything? It would be the half of 25%. If we divide the 1.4% by half, by 2, it would be 1 by 8. So easily we found out that the fractional form of 12.5% is 1 by 8. And you know, 37.5% is 3 times of 12.5%. So you can easily find out that the fractional form of 37.5% is 3 by 8. What is the 62.5%? It is the 5 times of 12.5%. So 5 by 8 would be the fractional form of 62.5. What is the 75%? 75% is 3 times of 25%. So you can easily find out that it is 3 by 4. You can imagine or visualize 25% or 75% with a box or with a box. What I can do, I can draw a box for you. If 25% is 25% is one of the box of the total box, okay? But 25% is 3 of the box of the full box, okay? 3 of the box. Okay, this is the main theme of percentage. If you want to find out anything and visualize about percentage in this way, you can find out the result easily. So you have to deeply understand the fractional form of percentage and itself. So whenever we find out any number or any variables with percentage marker or the word percentage itself, it can be convertible with multiplication of 1 by 100 or divided by 100. So this is the main theme, okay? So whenever you want to find out the 12.5% of 800, what will you do? 1 by 8 is equal to 100. So there is no need of just wasting your time over the understanding the lines. What is the percent of anything? Just you can find out the fractional form and divide it or multiply it with the fractional form of percentage. That's all for me. Okay, this is the main primary or fundamental thing of percentage. If you can understand the fractional and decimal form of percentage or any number, it can be easily finding out your answer in the exam hall.